Joining me now is Cedric Maxwell, Celtics radio analyst on 98.5 The Sports of
Rondo, my man.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
Second round. They're moving on to the New York Knicks. Swept the Knicks during the regular season. This should not be a problem.
Really, Steve?
Yeah, just like that.
I mean, Joe Mazzulla goes dead against what you're saying because they know the Knicks are a competitive team. Now, I talked to a couple of people with the Knicks. The problem the Knicks have, in fact, the Celtics, I think, match up well with them, but I think the Madison Square Garden, that plays opposite of what you want to do because all great players want to go in Madison Square Garden, and they want to perform at this high level. You think about Michael Jordan when he was there. You think about all the guys who have come there. Think about Jason Tatum when he goes to Madison Square Garden.
Right.
These guys play great basketball when they go to the Garden.
Celtics do well on the road anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
But even
the
more,
lights, even brighter.
Even more so. Antoine Walker said it best. They put a little bit more butter on the popcorn at that time. So when the playoffs are happening like this, everybody's excited.
All right, when you look at the Knicks, you cut off the head of the snake, the rest of the body dies. Brunson, stop him, stop everybody else. Correct?
It would be nice to do that. I think Brunson is good, but I think you also have to. Karl-Anthony Towns can present some problems if you don't get out and guard him. He's one of the best three-point shooters for a big out there. Anunoby, pretty good defender. Brunson does a great job of getting everybody involved. Josh Hart can be a problem because he's a rebounding for a small guy. He will get second chance opportunities. But if the Celtics play their A game, and if you have back the best two-guard defensive combination, I've said again on air, the best combination defensively, Holiday and White in the history of the Boston Celtics.
Right. Well, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
In the history.
The history of Boston Celtics. Well, I mean, I want somebody to just tell me, you're wrong. You're wrong, buddy. You're wrong. No, I'm not wrong.
I'm not going to tell you wrong.
Yeah, I'm not.
It wasn't me. The good news is Drew Holiday not on the injury report.
That is a good thing. Drew Holiday had that hamstring, and he was out, and it was a little iffy. Everybody said, you got to play him against Orlando. You got to play. The Celtics were able to rest him. Rest him with the hamstring. Smart move by Joe Mazzulla. They able to get that series over, get it behind him, and he had extra days of rest because you took care of business the way you're supposed to and got plenty of rest right now.
When you look at this team, a couple guys that I think get overlooked, okay? One, the head coach. Why does Joe Mazzulla get overlooked?
Because Joe Mazzulla isn't, he doesn't want to be liked like that. He doesn't want to be Terry Francona. He doesn't want to be Doc Rivers. He wants to be contrary to what other guys really feel. He's more about his team than anything else. And because of that, he is a great coach.
He's a great coach.
He is, but he won't get credit for that.
Yeah, that bothers me a little bit.
Yeah,
so I'm going to give him some credit.
I talked to him.
He's a great coach.
Well, I talked to him about it, and one day we happened to be in the gym by ourselves, and I said, Joe said, you know, I don't think I'm a good coach. I said, Joe, you're not. I said, you're a great coach. He's like, why do you say that? Yeah, I said, why do you say that? I said, because this is the reason why. Because you deal with personalities, and you have those personalities in check. You have great players. And in the NBA, with the personalities that you have, for you to keep these guys in check, for them to play for you and want to play for you and play consistently for you.
That's coaching.
That's big time coaching.
Yeah, that's coaching. The other guy I think that gets overlooked, that doesn't get the credit he deserves, is Derek White. I think Derek White is key to this basketball team.
I mean, I think that you can go from top to bottom. I don't think you can miss any of those guys. But Derek White is also a facilitator.
He makes good decisions.
He makes great decisions. He controls the initial point of attack. He can score.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about him, which is crazy, and I talked to him about, has blocked more shots as a guard than a lot of forwards in the NBA right now.
Wow.
So defensively, he's able to step up to another level.
You mentioned defensively. All right, now the Celtics, right, they can play two different ways. They can go double big, correct? Or they go small and just run them out the gym.
Any way you want to have it, Steve, they can play it. That's what we said about Orlando. Orlando was down there, they had a rock fight, and Celtics were throwing boulders, and they were throwing pebbles. So there was a difference in the style. Celtics can play an up-tempo style, they can slow it down, they can go small, they can go big. I mean, so many combinations that can come. And I'll tell you who I think is going to have a really big series here. And hasn't really played that well here so far, Porzingis. Porzingis, it's time for him to show up who he's been. He had a great year when he came off those injuries. I'm looking looking for more this time.
Former Knick.
Yes.
Former Knick.
Yes, absolutely.
Speaking of former Knicks, Bernard King, let's go back in time. Just quickly, short version.
Dare you say.
I have to.
Yeah.
Because you had a little run-in with him.
I did.
What happened?
I did. He was, the war reporter, Dan Shaughnessy, comes up and tells me about, this is what we're having. Bernard King is scoring 40 he was 40 against Detroit. And so,
What'd you say?
I'm not being intimidated. I said he ain't scoring 40. There was some other words I put in there, but I said he's scoring 40 on me. And we held him down for 2 games. We went to New York. He went berserk in the 3rd game. He had one of these stat sheets like this.
Yeah.
Gave it to a reporter, said, go down there and give this to Maxwell.
No way. Did he really? At a celebrate game, gave him the stats.
I was hot.
Oh,
I was hot until he scored 40. The next game, he scored 40 again.
But the result, final result?
Yeah, final result.
Down to 7.
We down to 7. We sent him home. And he talked about it. He said maybe one of his biggest disappointments, they didn't play well in the 7th game in Boston for the closer.
And he called you?
Yeah, he just called. I will have him on my podcast on Tuesday talking about all this stuff. And because they want to bring up everything about Knicks Celtics right now.
Yeah. Hey, I do want to apologize about the Lakers.
Let me get this trash can. How can we celebrate? Should we just drink water? I don't even know whose water this is. I should just open it up.
Bye-bye, LA.
Bye-bye, Fakers. Bye-bye, Fakers. We'll see you next year, all right? Drive again. Drive safely.
Final question I want to ask. Does the series go 5 games, 6 games, 7 games? What? 4 games?
If I am a betting man, I am from time to time, I would say 5 games. I think the Knicks are going to win a game, but it's so important for the Boston Celtics to get off and win these first 2. If they win these first 2 in Boston, tremendous amount of pressure on the Knicks because the Knicks haven't beat the Celtics so far this year.
Right.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, they have rest. They have time to rest, right?
Plenty. They have rest. And here's the thing I've said before. The Celtics are no longer the hunter. They're the hunted. So, in that point, I think that's what's good about it.
One last question, because I lied. Can too much rest be a problem? Can they come out rusty?
You can be rusty, but I don't think they had as many days to be rusty. Not like Cleveland, like OKC. Right. Those guys had 8, 9, 10 days. Right. The Celtics haven't had that many days, so I think they'll still be ready to go.
So you heard it here, Celtics in 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Rondo, my man.